Hey everyone, today we're talking about the new version of Night Court and in particular the changes to the character of Dan Fielding. As you may know, John Larroquette is reprising his role as Dan, but he's not quite the same character that we remember from the original series. In the original version, Dan was the sleazy, womanizing prosecutor of the Manhattan Night Court. He was a hilarious character, but not exactly the most morally upstanding. However, in this new, updated version of the show, Dan has changed a lot. It's been over 30 years since we last saw him, and in that time, well, let's just say he's matured. He's now a defense attorney, which is a big shift from his days as a prosecutor. And it makes sense. After all, he's not a young man anymore. And if you ask me, it would be pretty darn pathetic if he was still up to the same old shenanigans. As the court's defense attorney, Dan is still sharp-witted and charming, but he's also more empathetic and compassionate. He's fighting for the rights of his clients, and that means he's not always on the same side as the judge. The judge, one Abby Stone, is played by Melissa Rauch, and she brings a fresh perspective to the show. She's the daughter of Judge Harry Stone, another beloved character from the original series, and she's also a judge who has her own ideas about how the court should be run. Her interactions with Dan are some of the highlights of the new series, and it is exciting to see how their relationship will evolve over time. However, some fans of the old show are not happy with this new version of Night Court, especially with the changes made to Dan's character. They claim that the show has become too woke, and that they want Dan to be just like he was in the original show. In my opinion, the changes to Dan's character make sense. I don't think the show has become too woke. Instead, it's exploring different facets of the justice system and a character who has grown older and looks at life through a different set of eyes. It's refreshing to see how the show is taking risks and trying new things. Speaking of the original cast, I can't help but miss some of the other characters from the original series. While it's great to see Larroquette reprising his role, it would be amazing to see Richard Mull as the lovable bailiff Bull Shannon, or Marcia Warfield as the no-nonsense court officer Roz Russell. Just one more time. In my opinion, the changes to Dan's character make sense and add depth to the show. I can't wait to see where this new version of Night Court goes from here. So what do you think about the new version? Let me know in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. I talk about music, movies, and mostly TV from decades gone by. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thanks so much for watching.